October 2nd, 2013. Welcome to Mindy's Column, and today we're talking about the governmental shutdown. And the reason why we're discussing that is I've got one thing to point out today that I find very intriguing about this whole governmental shutdown that is, well, I think very convenient, in my opinion, that applies to this whole Ison Comet uh, uh, conspiracy theory. I don't know if anybody else has considered this possibility, but part of this governmental shutdown is the fact that one of the programs that is currently shut down is NASA. And if everybody will remember, what is NASA's job? Well, NASA's job description is they're the ones that point their telescopes up into space and tell us what the hell it is that's coming at us. So if there is a comet, Ison, coming at us, or a meteor, or aliens, or whatever else the hell is out there coming at this planet right now, they're the ones with the telescopes to tell us that they're coming. And we just shut them down. This is disturbing to me on a number of levels. Okay? FEMA Region 3 is supposedly in some kind of red alert status. Okay? If FEMA Region 3 is in some kind of red alert status, why do we have NASA closed down? Okay? There's a whole huge amount of stuff out on the internet right now about the comet Ison and the fact that it's going to be messing around with our magnetic poles. Okay, if Ison is going to be having a possible detrimental impact on our planet, again, why is NASA closed down? Isn't this kind of a bad time to put all or most of NASA's employees on furlough? Am I the only one that thinks this is probably the stupidest thing we have ever done? So, I'm not sure, but this whole thing stinks of a conspiracy to me. So, yeah, all of this is really smells to me, okay? This whole governmental shutdown hasn't made sense from the get-go. I mean, first of all, this has to be the stupidest shutdown we've ever had. I mean, yeah, I get that everybody hates this Obamacare thing, okay? Nobody wants to be forced into health care. I get that too. What can be done about it? Okay, frickin' God, they've taken it clear to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has ruled that the law is just. Okay, we can keep the government shut down for the next 6 months. It is not going to overturn the frickin' law. Okay, Obama is not going to budge on the whole thing. The darn thing has already, people are already enrolling in it. The Republicans aren't going to get anywhere with this. So basically, this shutdown is doing absolutely nothing. So what's the point? Okay, except that NASA is currently closed. So what's out there in space that they don't want us paying attention to? Is this just a cover story? Is this whole shutdown thing simply a way to get our attention off the comet Ison, off what FEMA is doing right now? Because it's working. Right now, what is every American paying attention to? We're all plopped down in front of our TV, watching the news every night, worrying about the governmental shutdown. That's all anybody's talking about, is this governmental shutdown. No one is paying attention to any frickin' thing else. I swear to God, that's all anybody's paying attention to. Well, I'm not. My biggest concern is the fact that they just shut down NASA. Okay? I don't like the idea that NASA is not up and running. Okay? I don't, the government wants to shut down the national parks, the museums. Okay, that sucks. The tourist industry is going to take a hit on that. The people that rely on those, that's a bad deal. Okay, that's hurting the economy. Okay, I don't like that either. But NASA? Frickin' God! What are we, suicidal? I want people manning those telescopes. I sure as hell want to know what's out there coming at us. I do not think that we need to be blind to what's out there. So, furloughing NASA? Bad idea. Okay? I'm telling you people, this is like, we're like at DEFCON. I mean, what the hell? Okay? Stupid. So, yeah. So, yeah. mind-boggling, people. We've hit rock bottom here. We are at rock bottom. I do not know what kind of idiots are running this country, but they've hit a new low. So yeah, big issue here. NASA's doors are closed. NASA's doors better not stay closed. Okay, something's going on here. This could be the biggest cover-up in history. Okay, we still got this FEMA Region 3 red alert status. We still got FEMA buying up survival supplies right and left. We still got them amassing ammunition. We've got coffin liners being bought up. We've got mass graves. We got FEMA camps all over the frickin' place. We got foreign troops training on our soil, training in U.S. weaponry. We got urban warfare, all of it going on right here in this country. We got a government that's partially shut down, okay? And for the frickin' first time, I don't know what the hell NASA's doing closed down, but frickin' people, you want to shut down a few museums and you want to shut down the national parks, that's fine. I actually think that NASA is an essential part of the puzzle, okay? Meteors can wipe out the entire planet. That being said, that I think NASA is can be considered a national security item, okay? We are not shutting down national security. All those guys are still working. So I think that probably NASA, who protects us from things like meteors coming at us, should still be working. So let's put those people back to work. We need people manning those telescopes, because if the comet Ison decides to take a nice little detour towards this planet, or for the love of God decides to crash into the sun like some people are predicting, we need to know that. We don't need to know that at the last minute. So this stupid governmental shutdown, we need to be on top of that. So you guys want to fight this thing out until for the next 3 weeks to 4 months, that's fine. But let's put the funding back that puts the NASA people back at work, so the rest of us that are worried about the comet Ison can stop worrying about it and get some sleep. That's all I'm saying.